In this video, I'm going to teach you guys how you can start your dropshipping business in just 5 days. That is really quick, so let's just get straight into the tips. So last video's free 30-minute consulting call giveaway winner is this guy, the G. Yo man, would love to work with you, commented in 3 videos but had no luck. Please pick me, and dude, the 4th time was your time. Georgius, Georgius. My Instagram will be here, so just message me there. And for you guys that's interested in the mentorship, my Instagram is there as well. So let's just get straight into it and start on day 1. So day 1, buy yourself a notepad or something like this, because this is the first day out of the 5 days on, how to build it. That's basically what this video is going to go over, how you can launch your good dropshipping business in just 5 days, step by step. So really beginner friendly. The first day, what I would start by doing is look for influencers and take notes of them. Doesn't mean you have to do influencers. We will go into Facebook stuff later on, so it's going to be Facebook ads as well. But your first day, what you can do, you could grab a notepad and you could basically, look for influencers. And how do you do that? You just go into Instagram and then you just search up, hit suggestions on like dog pages, travel pages, whatever you want. And this is where the notepad can come in place, because instead of sending one influencer a message at a time, that will just take you a lot of time. So what you do, just have a notepad or even your own computer, and then you just get a lot of influencers. You put all the names on the list, travel life, dog page, we love dogs, stuff like that, all the good stuff. So you just make like a document or a notepad with like a ton of influencers. Later on you could search for their engagement, stuff like that. But once you have like 100 influencers, you can just start reaching out to all of them and asking how much to charge for like 12 hours. I think 12 hours is the ideal time, and when their followers are most active. So you should definitely ask for a 12-hour price. If it works out, you could do one more. Maybe you'll get a package for like five shout outs for 80. Maybe you get like one for 10. But yeah, that's basically how we do it. And when you send out a message to these ones, by the way, put an emoji and then you type business and then an emoji, because before the real question, because it's going to be way more likely for them to actually find you, because they're getting a ton of messages every single day. So take notes and then message all the influencers at once. Try to get a good deal, but make sure the 12-hour, because for 24 there's no point. Just take care of stuff like that and take notes of them. And then you should be looking for products. You want to have one thing to advertise, right? So what I would do, I would get one product. If you're doing influencers, you can do one product store. Then I'll have one product, and I will also have one for upsell, which if your first product is cheap, let's just say it's a $20 product, you could have like a $10 upsell or stuff like that. I definitely recommend getting that in place. So on day 2, you should make your store, and this should only take you 2 to 3 to maybe 4 hours maximum. Don't be too specific. Store doesn't have to be perfect. Just make sure the product page is decent and all that stuff. But man, 4 hours should be enough. Which apps you need? I would have Uberlo to import the products. You should have reviews on, Luke's reviews, and you should have the Currency Converter Plus. That is for sure a really good app to have. And then you could have like Shopify for one-click upsell as well if you want to do the upsell strategy. So don't make the store perfect, just like I told you, because it's not needed, but make sure it's obviously decent, and you want to be writing high converting descriptions and stuff like that. One product store needs to be upsold, at least if the product is cheap. Day 3. On this day, we want to be setting up the social media, connecting it to Facebook Ad Manager, connecting your Instagram to that. So you want a Facebook page, and you also want the Instagram page. Do you need social proof? No, it's good to have, but it's not needed. On this day, you also want to put in your Facebook pixel. And why do you even need to set up the pixel? The pixel is basically going to track absolutely everything, guys. If you don't have a Facebook pixel, how are you supposed to know who's adding to cart? Data, stuff like that. You want to figure that out, right? So with the Facebook pixel, there's a ton of videos on how to install it. Check out like Seb's videos or Tandle Planets. They got some cool videos on that. And just set up the pixel, connect it to your Shopify store, go into preferences, print it in, you know that stuff, or you can just watch it on YouTube. Because without the pixel, you won't see the ages of your customers, ages of your link clicks. You won't even see the link clicks. You won't see the reach and stuff like that, and you want that. So make sure you install the Facebook pixel. So day 3 is basically just getting up your social media and your Facebook pixel. Getting a couple followers is okay, but is it needed? No. Day 4, this comes back to the list we made on day 1. talk to a lot of influencers, and this is also the learning day. So you message all the influencers you've been taking notes of, and by the way guys, you don't have to do this in 5 days, you could do this in 1 day. Yeah, I'm pretty confident that some of you hardworking guys out there could do it in 1 day. But day 4, contact the influencers, and this is your study day. You want to be reading. If you're not going to do influencers, you want to be watching every single video on Facebook ads that you can, or at least so you know how to test the product. So search for, I actually have a really good video. We actually got a lot of views as well. I think we had 600. By the way guys, 3 subscribers away from 300, so make sure you subscribe. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to do 2 consulting calls at 300. So basically just study Facebook ads, watch my videos, that would be the best. Watch some videos on Facebook ads for sure, so you're ready to test, and learn how to test, and you're good to go. So this is actually, tomorrow will be the days when we're going to run the ads and stuff. So that's basically when you get your business started. Doesn't mean you're profitable right out of the way, that's when you start a business. So day 5, on this day, run the ads or the influencers ad. On this time, you should already have a good deal with your influencers, $10, whatever, for 12 hours. The deal you can get, deal should be in place with the influencers, and everything should be ready to advertise on Facebook, depending on if you want to take the influencer path or you want to take the Facebook ads part. So once all of that is set up, you're just going to launch it. You know, test the product, test it with influencers, that's all. So after this day is done, you should have 1 sale if you're doing influencers. If you're doing ads like on Facebook, let it run for 48 hours. And day 6 is not in the thumbnail or anything. Day 6 is just a little bonus. You should have a couple of sales if you follow the strategy. Influencer related, doesn't mean Facebook ad. If you did an influencer related strategy and you know how to find profitable influencers, you should have a couple of sales here. What you can do is you can transition the influencers into Facebook's, you know, into your data on Facebook. That's totally up to you. I don't really like the route of starting with influencers then going into Facebook. I like just getting straight to conversions on Facebook. But on day 6, you should be getting a couple of sales from Instagram, and that is basically how you can get your dropshipping store started in like 5 days. You can do it in 2 as well, totally what you want, but really simple video. But I'm just thinking like make it as simple as possible so you guys have some steps, so you don't, you know, feel stuck on the grind. If you have some steps, you know exactly what to follow, and if you know that you're a slow guy, please just follow this video, get back to it, take notes from it, and launch it in the exact formula that I just told you. So make sure you guys subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.